Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Rimworld, where we continue the tale of our 12 colonists and their small but manageable amount of animals. And last time out we got to see something very special indeed, because we got to behold an attack Thrumbo in full combat mode, and it was mighty glorious to behold too. So we got Betty, and Betty came up here and led the charge against the last of the evil killy deathbots who are hanging around over here outside their psychic ship. And it was just a wondrous thing to see. So we'd weaken them up a little bit with some mortar fire. I mean, the mortar fire was a little bit terrible, really. I don't think we did too much damage with the mortar fire. I think we took out a couple of the robots that looked like platforms. I can't remember what they're called now. They had the needle guns on their heads. I think we took a couple of those out with mortars, possibly. And we weakened the ship a little bit. But really, the mortars were not particularly brilliant. We had a couple of shots that looked like they were going to be so brilliant. They were absolutely in line with where we told them to shoot. And it looked like it was going to get a massive load of robots, and then the mortar shot just sailed on over their heads and exploded over here somewhere, which was a little bit sad to see. So the mortars weren't brilliant, but they did a little bit of damage. Then we got Geek to come out over here and try and entice the robots down into the lovely trap corridor and killbox. And of course, Geek owned 2 bionic legs, so she can run away quite quickly. She sort of stood over here. The robots didn't really go for it, but then Geek had a couple of pot shots at the robot and managed to take a couple of them out as well, which was wonderful. So Geek came back, everyone gave her a pat on the back, said, yay, well done. So she celebrated by watching a bit of TV, absolutely fine. But then the psychic ship upped its kind of, drone power or whatever it is, and made all of the male members of the colony feel very terrible indeed. So we had to go and sort it out because it was bringing their mood down. So we got everybody together, including, of course, Betty, the attack Thrumbo. We came round the side of the lake and we led the charge in. And I'm still amazed at how well we did with that, because normally these things, they normally go a bit wrong. When the Geek Cupboard tries to do some attacking of things in Rimworld, generally there's lots of injuries and people being carried back to the infirmary. We had nobody down. Nobody went down at all, which is wonderful. I think we might have only had a couple of injuries, and we got to see Betty the attack Thrumbo running in and taking on a killy deathbot. And it was wonderful, and Betty came in and he caused quite a bit of damage, did Betty. We did actually shoot Betty a tiny bit. There was a bit of friendly fire. I possibly should have moved our people up here where they could have shot at the robot rather than stand behind Betty, because then obviously, yes, Betty is then in the line of fire. But never mind. Lesson learned. And Betty's very hardy. Betty is a very hardy Thrumbo. He's back on his feet. Well, not right now because he's asleep, but he's healed. Let's put it that way. He's healed up, which is wonderful. And it was just glorious to behold. This kind of massive Thrumbo, this enormous kind of creature lumbering toward a robot and just causing it some serious damage. So it was very, very good. And then, of course, we destroyed the psychic ship and we've harvested all the bits of the robots. I mean, you wouldn't really know that anything was here. A bit of scorched ground and stuff and a bit of blood. But yeah, we did a really good job. We've picked it all clean. We also did see the killbox in action. This was a little bit sort of overlooked by me, possibly a massive failing on my behalf, one that we need to sort out when we actually switch the reactor on. I think some of the insects came up from here. I think we dug too deep with one of the drills. They came up this way, got through the traps, and then they were here by the time we sort of noticed, and I went, oh, what's going on? But yeah, the killbox did its job. The insects were all killed. There is now quite a lot of there's a lot of dead insects in our mountain insect graveyard. I mean, that's going to stink. If anyone opens the doors, that is really going to be quite whiffy in there. That's going to be very unpleasant. But yeah, it did its job. Killbox very effective, very impressed. We've got marine armor for everybody except Beryl. Beryl did have a little bit of a problem last time whereby she ended up with some unhappy nudity because the thing she was wearing had kind of deteriorated to nothingness. And yeah, so she was wandering around without a top on for a while, I think. So she had a helmet on and I think she had flak pants, but she had nothing on her top. So we got her a flak jacket, I think. I think it's a bad one. Yeah, it's poor. So we do need to make sure that we get her a better one of those. That's not good enough. And also somebody pointed out in the comments as well that we need to get her a shirt as well or something else to wear. Because at the moment, she's just wearing a flak jacket. I mean, other people with you're wearing marine armor and a shirt, whereas Geek is just wearing the marine armor. I don't think Geek is too bothered, actually. Maybe we don't. But hang on, need warm clothes. Is that pointing at Beryl? Yeah, okay. So maybe we do need to get a shirt made for Beryl. that's not too bad. That's not too bad a thing. I mean, we've got loads of cloth. We've got absolutely loads of it. 702 bits of cloth. I think we'll muddle through with that. And then, of course, there was some other stuff as well. There was a bit of plague. There was some social fighting. We got lots of wood because we realised that we were running out of wood and we couldn't replace all the traps and whatnot. And yeah, it's not long now until this thing gets switched on. What? Another 4 days, possibly, until this thing goes on. In fact, when are we switching it on? Yeah, the last day. So yeah, probably about 4 days' time from now, that thing is going to be switched on, which is a little bit scary. I'm very nervous about switching it on because that means that, A, we're going to get attacked. Obviously, we switch that thing on. It attracts the attention of everybody. So all sorts of carnage is going to happen. But also, it does sort of herald the end of the Rimworld run. And this has been on the channel for ages. So once that's on, it's, the clock is ticking down toward the end of Rimworld. But do you know what? We've still got to get through 15 days of this thing being on. So, it's not over yet. It's not over by a long shot. So there's a few things that we're going to do right now. First thing then, let's get a shirt crafted. Let's just go to here, electric tailor bench, make, a button-down shirt. Make it out of whatever we've got. I mean, can we just make it out of, will they just pick anything? What will they make it out of? I'm not entirely sure what they'll make it out of. Can we just say make it out of cloth? Because we've got loads of that. Or muffalo wool. That might be quite nice. Why don't we do that? Yeah, okay, muffalo wool. So, right, untick all of those things. Yeah, just make one shirt out of muffalo wool. In fact, you know what? Make two. Why not? We'll just make two. And any worker, can we have mags on that, please? Can we get mags doing that so we can have some good stuff? Okay, and do that. I don't know. Twice. Why not? Just make two of them. That should be fine. And then also here, this got suggested in the comments, and this is a very good idea. And again, thank you, comment section. Thank you very much. So what we can do is we can have one of our stoves making simple meals. Absolutely fine. We'll leave that one there. So that stove can just be used to make the basic meals that, people need to eat to live. This one here, let's actually get you finishing working on that. There we go. This one here, why don't we then get this to prioritise the lovely fancy meals? Let's put the fine meals, actually. Let's not have lavish meals. Maybe we'll just have fine meals. I think lavish meals might burn through our food supplies a tiny bit too quick. So we'll get rid of the lavish meals. We'll suspend that. So that one there can cook the fine meals. So we've got that one there just making basic meals, that one there doing fine meals, and then tea, and then simple meals. So if there's 12 fine meals around, and there's 11 psychite tea, that thing can then get on with making simple meals, but this thing here is just going to make simple meals anyway. So it's all fine. So there we go. So we've kind of covered our bases there. And one final thing. A few people have petitioned for this. It will use up a little bit of our steel, but a few people have said, you need to get a crypto sleep casket on the ship for Betty the attack thrumbo, because you can't just leave him behind. If he's going to be part of your crew who's leading the charge into battle and is going to be possibly key at defending some bits and bobs over here when we get attacked, we can't just leave him behind. We can't just then go, thanks Betty, bye-bye, just leave him here, because that's just not right. So some people said, can we please build a crypto sleep casket? Now I can't remember exactly what we need to build those. 120 steel, got that. 14 uranium. Now, how are we looking for uranium? 286. The only reason I'm looking at that is that I think that thing requires uranium to repair or whatever. But okay, that's fine. Yep, so that's not too bad. So we can deal with that. And what else was it? 3 components. We've got 91 components. They must have come from dismantling the killbots. Oh my goodness me. That's quite a lot of components. And 3 advanced components. We've got 19 of those. So why don't we build one more crypto sleep casket for Betty? For Betty the attack thrumbo. Right, where can it go? Can't really fit anywhere around there. It could go, it might have to go on the sides. It might have to go just there. Which does, it sticks out a bit. It sticks out a bit. It doesn't stick out wider than the engines though. So that's absolutely fine. So let's pop us another casket just there. So there we go. Now, I imagine some people might be saying, hang on, if you're taking Betty and you're taking Michael, why can't you take all the other animals? I mean, how many more have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more animals. I mean, can we afford? I don't think we should use that. I mean, some people are saying just take the bonded animals. So we're taking Cunic. We're taking Cunic, obviously, if she survives. We're taking Michael, who is bonded to Cunic. We're going to take Betty. obviously, because Betty's the attack thrumbo who's become a big part of our sort of attack plans. But then here we've got Redwin has bonded to Spikehole and Mags has bonded to Clint. So do we take a couple more of the animals that are bonded? Because, they're now connected there. That's like their favourite pets. So do we spend a little bit of our steel on building some more of these things? We are going to get some steel back from dismantling stuff over here. So it's probably not so bad. Oh, go on then. Let's do that, shall we? There we go. Right, a couple more. The ship's got pointy bits on the front now. It's all fine. So there we go. Right, and the Aurora is ending. Oh, of course, yes, there was a nice Aurora thing going on, wasn't there? It was all very pretty. Okay, so they can start working on that. I imagine they've got not much else to do, so I guess they've started doing this stuff pretty much straight away. I think there is some butchering of some chickens going on, because we had some chickens join last time. More fool them. But I think now they've all been turned into delicious chicken meat, which is nice. That's okay. So we've got ourselves some chicken meat. How is our meat looking, actually? We've only got 260 meat. We might need to go out and just get a little bit more meat. We might need to just go and get a few last bits and bobs just to keep us going when we switch that thing on. Because when we switch this thing on, we're not going to be wanting to wander about outside and get loads of meat. So maybe we take on, I don't know, have ourselves a couple of things up here, Muffalo or some of the gazelles or whatever. Yeah, okay, we'll grab ourselves some stuff. And we've made the shirts as well. So now, has Beryl popped on a shirt? No, Beryl has not popped on a shirt just yet. Where are they? Is that a shirt? Yeah, there. Maybe she doesn't need a shirt anymore. Oh, there you go. There you go. Beryl is now wearing a shirt, which is splendid. Okay, right. Let's make a better flak jacket, please. Because that flak jacket that was made is quite terrible. Can we make a proper flak jacket, please? And in here, can we say Mags? Just put Mags in there. Let's just get Mags on the case, please. There we go. Right, Mags, you've got a very important job. Make a better flak jacket, please. Because the one Beryl's got on is pretty naff. Okay, so let's take a look at what things we do want to go and hunt. I mean, preferably things that have no chance of attacking us. That would be great. So, donkeys have got 5%, muffalos 2%, mega sloths are quite high and 10%. We'll pick these things here. So, yeah, a couple of bucks and a couple of does. That's wonderful. A turkey. Yeah, absolutely. Easy pickings. We'll have a turkey. That's 5 things to be getting on with. Maybe we'll just I'm going to imagine it's Kunik, isn't it? Kunik can go out and just get on with that. That would be great. If Kunik could just go out and do some hunting, that would be splendid. So, what time is it now? Quest. No, we're not going to do a quest. Sorry, cheerio. Kunik is already on it. Kunik is already doing some late night hunting there. New lovers. Croc courted Beryl by drawing attention to his own culture. Beryl responded well and is now Croc's lover. Oh, crikey. Okay, where are they? Where do they live? Beryl and Croc. Oh, they're over here. They're in this room here, which has no flooring. Okay. Maybe we need to sort the flooring out. Oh, yeah, we've got the flooring here as well. We've done a bit of an academia. Okay, right. Hang on. Right. Pause time for a second. Let's get rid of... Yeah, okay, right. Hang on. Do that. Cancel that. Cancel that thing just there. That'll give us some back. Why don't we just go to floors and get us some granite tiles and just finish this off here? Because it just looks untidy otherwise. I mean, we don't really need to do that. We're not going to stay here, really. We're going to try and fly away in a spaceship. But we might as well do that. And then in here, let's put some flooring down then. Go on. We'll put some flooring down where we can reach. I mean, I don't know if we can quite get to that bit of flooring there. But we'll try and complete that room a little bit. At least let's put a bit of flooring in. But there we go. Look, they're taking some flooring out from underneath. Okay, and I can hear Kunik doing some more very late night shooting now. Really quite late night. Okay, fine. Kunik, you crack on. Time again ticking down. What's it going to be soon? It's going to be the 12th of December. It's now the 12th. So we've got to go through 3 more full days. So we've got to go through the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. There is a siege from the demon vampires underway. They have arrived in pods. Okay, fine. We've dealt with this before. Jump to the location. Where are you guys going to set up shop? And we will just bombard you with mortars of our very own. Right, are you going to try and use these things already here? Okay, right. They're just there. This is fine. This is okay. I'm okay with this. Who would like to go and fire at those guys? Couple of people. So, yeah. Kathy and Ash. Why not? you two get firing and, oh, no, not hold fire, force target. Let's fire over here. Let's fire at you. So you can fire, hang on, are you called Smarty? Okay, right, we'll fire at Smarty and hope that Smarty hangs around in crowds. And then we will also pick on, who's going to get picked on next? We will pick on, I don't know, Brennan, because Brennan's sort of in the middle of the crowd right now. Okay, right, this isn't ideal. A siege isn't a brilliant preparation for switching our reactor thing on, but it's fine. It's what we're going to have to deal with. So here we go. Right. Have a couple of shots, please. So we've got the high explosive shells. We could have switched them round to the incendiary shells. That could be quite good. Right, Kathy's first shot coming in. It's looking a little bit off target, but yeah, okay, it might be okay if it hits in the right place. Ooh, yes. Oh, and they've already given up what they're doing, and they are going to siege. That was almost a perfect shot, but they're coming in. They're coming in to launch the siege already. They've given up building their things, have they? Or are they still... What are you guys doing? You're just sort of standing there. You're just sort of stood there not doing anything. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at the steel we can get from this. Okay, I mean, we might be losing steel if they decide to shoot us here. Okay, right. Everybody get over here and do some defending. Colonel, into here. Beryl, get into here. Mags, get into that one. Were we on? Okay, Ash, forget what you were doing. Come down here. Can we not? Oh, no, Ash, I've not drafted Ash yet. Right, go over there. And Kathy, get down here. And then Kirchin, Hull and Farmer will draft you. You can all just wait sort of here. You can wait in the wings. And yeah, there we go. And then Wee Hours, Croc and Redwin, you guys stay indoors. Yeah, stay indoors and don't die for now. Stay indoors and don't die. You might need to come and recover people. We will see. These guys are pouring down. So they've got to go down toward the trap corridor, which will hopefully pick a few of them off. Because we've only got wooden traps, but it will damage a few of them. I like the way they all bunch up, because we've got loads of trees around the entrance. Right, one down. I mean, this is going to pick quite a few of them off. This is going to take some of them down. Yeah, the wooden traps aren't the best. But I mean, look, a couple of them are gone already. That's 2 gone. We're going to lose another. That's 3 gone. It's weakening them as they go. I mean, yeah, the only thing is our traps are all suffering a bit. Let's try and move it on. But they're going to get through the traps. They've not been dissuaded by the traps. And now there are a bajillion guns firing at their faces. Okay. And all of our people as well. And the attack thrumbo is also in position. And they have decided that this was a terrible idea. And they are going to run away. Yes. Run away you might. Including you up here. Oh, Bunchy. Bunchy is unconscious. We might just forget about you, Bunchy. But there we go. Right. They're trying to run away. Okay. Right. Well, there we go. That was a fun thing. And out you come off that. And you 3 can go back to there. Right. A little bit of preparation is going to be underway. Benjamin, the barkeep, is in pain shock. I don't really want to nurse you back to health. I don't really care that much at the moment. We're more bothered about getting off of this Rimworld. I don't really want to look after you. Because you're from the Demon Vampires. If you're from a faction that we'd get sort of reputation with, I'd probably try. But you're not. You're vampires. You do not care. You're just, you're mercenary types. So I'm not really that bothered. We will allow all these things. Oh, crikey. We're going to be here for ages allowing all these different things. Okay, right. Have we allowed all those things? It looks like we have. Well, there's loads of things here. Hang on. Grab all those things. Allow all those. A little bit of money. That's quite welcome. And then more importantly, up here, allow all of these wonderful things up here. That is very useful. I mean, okay, packaged survival meals. That's some extra food for us. If it all goes horribly wrong, we can use those. And yeah, we'll have that gun as well. Oh, and a little bit of cloth. Yeah, why the heck not? I will have all of these things. Thank you very much. Oh, Chinchilla, the defector over here, who I think tried to get away. I think they must have been quite badly injured, but they had a little pistol, but also a bit of medicine, which is very nice. So yeah, we'll have a bit of that. And I was going to say, they're coming to grab all this sort of the slag chunks as well from where their little pods landed. So we'll get a bit more steel out of that as well. The only thing is we might need to go and chop down some more trees, because I suspect we've used up quite a bit of wood on repairing all the traps. And then also, I think maybe, yeah, one of the doors as well. One of the doors. They took out some of the doors. Okay, right. Is there any more? Let's go to orders. Any more wood that we can get nowadays? Now that, has any grown? Have any of these trees become more mature since we were last here? It doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, one tree. And a couple of trees down here, actually. Okay, that's not so bad. How about over here? Can we just get... hang on. Can we get any that's over here? Ones that are nearer the top just here. Yeah, let's chop wood. Let's just get, say, those trees there. And then we need to think about sealing up our doors as well. We need to think about sealing them up. So, yeah, we're going to have to try and cap these off. Do you know what? This one here, let's do this one now. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build a bit of wall here. We don't want to take the door out now because then things will come in. So we'll build a bit of wall and then we'll take the door out. Then we'll get rid of that bit and that bit of wall. Then put a trap somewhere in the middle. It obviously won't perfectly fit there. And then we'll just build another bit of wall just here. So let's get that done as well. Right, so we'll just do this bit down here. We'll just do this bit down here for now. And we've given them plenty of things to do. There are so many things for them to do. Chop down trees, go and gather stuff, go and sort out bodies. I mean, this place needs a bit of a tidy as well. It's a little bit of a mess. Oh, there's a lynx. We've got a lynx. A lynx must have just wandered in and got killed by the killbox. A lynx. Why was that coming in? None of the doors are open. It must have detected that the doors were open when we were fighting, possibly, and come in. There's also a rabbit got inside. Okay, do you know what? We'll hunt the rabbit. I don't know how the rabbit got indoors. Have we got a breach? Have we got a hole in the wall somewhere? Doesn't look like it. Right, they've done that down there, though, which is very welcome. So then we'll deconstruct that and deconstruct that. And we can deconstruct the door. So this is good. So yeah, a wee hours on it. Of course it's wee hours. So there you go. So deconstruct that. Oh, okay. Don't deconstruct it all, though. Splendid. Then copy a trap to go there. So we can't put traps there because you can't have them adjacent. So then someone come in and build a trap. Then we'll fill that in. And then we'll be sorted down here. That bottom door will no longer be there. So yeah, if we build a copy, go to just there. Make sure you build it and then go that way. Don't build it and end up in the the little sort of barrier bit in here because that would be stupid. And there we go. That bit there is now sealed off. Okay, that's very exciting. That's very good. So that's the first bit. That's the first thing we needed to do. Are we gathering loads of wood? It looks like we have gathered quite a bit of wood from up there. What have we got now? 2,898, and it looks like we've repaired all of that stuff. And we're gathering some more wood, and we're gathering other bits and bobs as well. We're gathering all the steel and stuff from up here. Okay, this is wonderful. That was unexpected. A siege wasn't the thing we wanted to happen, but actually it turned out to be not that bad a thing. I do like how we've got an awful lot of people that have got nothing else to do, so they're just going and doing hauling, because it's at least something. And a mechanoid hive has decided to raid us. Have we switched this thing on by accident? Is this thing activated? Oh my goodness me. Right, so now we've got some mechanoids coming in. Where are you coming from? You are... Oh no. Oh no, all of our people are outside. They're all over here. Okay, this could be bad. Right, everybody, forget what you're doing and go back within the walls, please. Go there immediately now. Turn around, forget whatever it is you are doing, and run away from the killbots. Where are the killbots? They are right up here. Is that it? Is that it? One robot? Is that all that there is? Or are there multiple sources? Oh no. No, they're here. They're here as well. Okay, right. Hull is safe. Ah, botherations. Hang on. What's that? There's a bot there as well. Oh dear. Our people are outdoors and there are bots. Is there anything up here? No. This could be troublesome. Okay, right, you guys, come over here. Try and run over here and stay out of view of the bots. Try and stay away from them if you can. Try and run into a corner or something. Because hopefully, I'd like to think that the traps, which we've only literally just repaired, would be okay. I mean, yeah, they are getting damaged. Okay, so you guys are fleeing, which is wonderful. I don't know if that's seen you. I don't know if that one has seen you. I think it might have done. So they might have to take that one on, which is not brilliant. Right, who's left? Is there anyone around? Can we get into attack positions, please? You go there, and Ash, Yeah, you're over here, aren't you? So that's fine. And Kathy, get over there. And Cunic, I think, is over here somewhere in bed. Sorry, Cunic. I apologise, but desperate times. We've got some bots coming in, and you lot. So who have we got? Farmer can fight, Kerchin can fight, Beryl can fight, Croc cannot fight. Croc, there's a corner for you to hide in. It's all fine. We're going to have to take this thing on. We're going to have to go and get that. Farmer, you have your plasteel longsword. I have been reassured many times that those things are excellent at chopping these things up. Let us head up here and take this thing on. Let's go. Let's just have a go and see what the heck we can do with this thing. So it's gonna get... Is it getting right up with us? It looks like it is. Okay, right. You two, get wherever. Over here, possibly. Right, Farmer. Don't die, Farmer. Do not die, Farmer. Stay alive for as long as you can. And we will take some pot shots at it from this side. Okay, it's looking good. And it's down already. It's down already. Farmer, I suspect, is quite badly injured. Her left thumb has been freshly cut off. But also she is bleeding from her left foot quite badly. How are we doing in here? Because we do need to actually get home. we need to go through the doors. So if these robots are still coming through, this could be troublesome. Right, 2 are down. We need to take out... That one there is, again, tripping all our traps. Right, we need some more trees. That's a 3rd robot done. Right, you lot, come back over this way, please. I don't think there's any more robots. I don't think there's any more robots going on. So now we're all just wailing on the robot. Much in the way of firing is happening, and that robot's quite resilient so far, but it's down. Right, okay, everybody get over here. In fact, you know what? Everybody can just not be drafted anymore. Pause. Undraft everybody, but Farmer, how long have you got? Still got 8 hours. Your foot's got a little tiny bit better. Yay. Get over here. Get over here right the heck now. Go and recover. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. Right, we'll have that then. We'll have that body of that robot there. Right, Rimworld, could we just have... Oh, and now there's a disease. I was going to say, Rimworld, can we just have, a couple of minutes of just nothing happening, please? Because I'm a day away from switching the thing on, and you're making it very difficult. You're making it very, very tricky. I mean, what are you going to do next? More insects popping up in here? I don't know what else. I mean, I'm still waiting for the gigantic tentacle monster to come out of there and start destroying everything. Rimworld, go on. Why not? Giant tentacle monster, bring it on. Okay, so Farmer is in the hospital wing. She is stabilised. She's not very well. She's a little bit poorly. So she has severe blood loss. And yes, her left leg and her left foot have been quite badly injured. But they've been tended to. Bandage quality of 100% and 98%, which is wonderful. So that's good. That's not bad. So hopefully Farmer can mend. Hopefully we can get Farmer back on her feet in not too long. Something else we need to decide now, I think, now is the best time for it, given that we keep being attacked, Rimworld, is who gets this neurotrainer for shooting. Because we need to get this applied. So I don't think we give it to Cunic. Cunic has a shooting of 15. That's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. We need to give it to somebody else. Now, Colonel has 12. Beryl has 13. I'm very tempted to give that to Beryl. Beryl is trigger happy. What does that mean? Aiming time 50%, shooting accuracy -5. If we give her that +3 thing from the whatever it is, a neurostimulator thingamabobber, then that will put that up to 60. Maybe that will offset her sort of slightly terrible trigger happy shooting accuracy. Or do we just give that to Colonel to get that up to 15 with Colonel as well? I'm tempted to give that to Colonel. Just say Cunic and Colonel, 2 of our originals, get those 2 being our main sort of shooting squad. Let's go and do that. Right, you're cooking a fine meal right now, Colonel. Let's just let you get on with that, shall we? Let's let you get on with that first, because that's important. So fine meal and splendid. Oh, hang on, they don't drop the fine meals on the floor. Never mind. Right, go and put that down. There you go. Oh, and you're grabbing some meat already. Yeah, the dropping on the floor thing doesn't really make too much difference, does it? Right, Colonel, go and learn shooting, please. I mean, what we could have done is, we could have said, right, Mags, you've got a shooting of 9, bring it up to 12. I'd rather have 2 people that are very, very good. I'd rather have 2 people that are pretty good. Rather than, some people that are, average. I'd rather have a couple of people that are very good. So there you go. Shooting neurotrainer has gone from 12 to 15. Colonel is now a bit better at shooting. That is very good news. And we're going to need it because it's not long until we switch the thing on. We might have to revise our plans a tiny little bit, because of course stuff keeps happening. We've got an injured person now, and we need to gather ourselves lots of wood again. 2,201, right, okay. Let's go and do some more deforesting of some areas. How about up there? Plenty of trees over there. So we'll have those trees, please. And then, yeah, then we need to start thinking about deconstructing those as well. Beryl does not have a decent suit of the proper marine armor. The only one that does not, which is unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Right, we're not going to get much out of these things. I don't think we're going to be able to get enough plasteel. So let's deconstruct these just here. So away with you, and then in power, we will deconstruct that power line, and that power line, and that power line to there. So we'll deconstruct all of that stuff out there, and that means we can lock this door off down here. So we'll do what we did before, build a wall, then, well, we'll have to get rid of that tree. So chop that tree down, then get rid of that door, put a trap in the middle. That will work quite nicely. And then, yeah, we'll just seal that up and it will be wonderful. And that will mean that this door will be nice and sealed, will be safe down there. And then, yeah, we move ever closer to this. I mean, I was planning on getting this done kind of fairly early on, but of course we've had some obstacles thrown at us. We've had some things in the way. It's fine. I'm sure Rimworld now will give us a little bit of a breather to, let us just get on with some stuff. And Farmer is fully healed already. Well done, Farmer. Welcome back. And I think, yeah, this is Farmer's time. This is Farmer's time of day. She is up and about at this point. So, yeah, I imagine she's going to get on with lots of jobs that need to be done, which is good because we've got quite a few things. So, yeah, what are you doing at the minute, Farmer? You're sowing some plant stuff. Not so bothered about that right now. But here we go. Right, so yeah, you're going to go and chop down some trees with Croc, a little bit of, late night or early morning lumberjackery going on. But, that's fine. It needs to be done. Is lumberjackery a word? I don't know. I feel like if it's not, it probably should be. A trade ship is passing by. They're known as the Pleasant Import Company. They sound delightful. I like the idea of the Pleasant Import Company. Okay, Croc. Go and give them a call. Nobody's got any inspirations or anything. So what can we get from them? What can we get from them? We don't really need components. We've got 91. I suppose we could get some medicine. We're down to 41. I bet they're not selling any plasteel, are they? No, they don't have plasteel and stuff. Okay, what could we give them? A marine helmet? Good condition. We're not going to wear it, though, because it's down to 55%. We can give them that. That's 175 coming our way. Flak vests, a couple of flak jackets. What else can we give them? Some weapons up here that we're probably not really going to use. Oh, yeah, we need to equip some of our people with weapons, don't we? Of course we do. We're never going to use that sniper rifle. An LMG we're not going to use. Bolt action rifles, no. Pump shotguns, no. All these things up here. Yeah, we're not going to use those things. Revolvers, absolutely not. Uranium mace. Now, yeah, we want to keep that, don't we? Don't we want the uranium mace? I suspect that might be quite useful. Knives, no. Don't care about those. Don't want a rubbishy knife. Okay, and we don't really need too much from them. I mean, I guess we could take some medicine. We could just take, 10 units of medicine and maybe some incendiary shells. How many of those have we got? No, we've already got 26 incendiary shells, so maybe we don't need those. Is there anything else we can get from them? I mean, if they've got marine armour, that would be absolutely beautiful, but I don't think they have. We've got a couple of sniper rifles here. In fact, we've got 3 sniper rifles. Let's give them the normal sniper rifle. And that still leaves us behind these 2 here, just in case something happens to our other weapons. And we want to keep the chain shotgun, because I think it certainly was Kathy's weapon, wasn't it? I can't remember who's got what now, but that'll do. So they're going to give us 501 monies. And we're going to get some medicine. Do you know what? Let's just grab some more. Let's just get, how much would it cost to have all of it? Okay, we don't want to do that. How about we just have 20? We'll take 20 medicine off your hands, and you're still going to give us 290 of your lovely silver. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll go for that. And everybody has got their weapons. Everybody has got weapons, apart from obviously the pacifist, but everybody else has got their weapons. So they must have gone and picked them up. Maybe they realised that they actually wanted to go and have a weapon on them, so they've actually gone to grab them. Oh, okay, that's quite good then. Yeah, I was thinking we might have to go and tell them to pick up the weapons from over here in our little sort of weapon storage area, but no, we don't need to. That's quite nice. Okay, so because of everything that's been going on, all of the silliness that Rimworld has been throwing at us, thank you Rimworld, we've had to postpone our original plan, of switching the reactor on the last day of December, because that's now. It's 9 o'clock on that last day. So really the original plan was that that thing would be switched on by now. That thing would be on, doing whatever it does, and we would be dealing with, what, the first wave coming in, possibly? I'm not entirely sure. But of course we've had to deal with robots and sieges and everything else going on. So yeah, that's now not going to happen. What we need to do is, we need to get all the stuff from over here. So we need to make sure that we collect all of this stuff. And then once all that's gathered, I suppose we could go and pick up those sort of steel slag chunks there. Once all that stuff is in, and we've grabbed all of that and all of that, I think then we switch it on. So hopefully only a day of delay. And that means that we can still deal with the waves of the people that are coming at us because that thing is switched on. We can deal with it in spring, but it might roll over a day or two into summer when it might get a little bit warm. But there we go. Spring has begun. So our original plan, absolutely blown out of the water by all sorts of silliness. But that's okay. You know, we can deal with it. We're still here. We're all still kicking. How's Farmer looking? Her left thumb has been cut off. A little bit annoying. Her manipulation is slightly less because, yes, she's lacking an opposable left thumb now. But okay. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. That could have been a heck of a lot worse. And yeah, that weapon did seem to be pretty effective. Her plasteel sword was quite effective against the robots there. So yeah, thank you again, comment section, for pointing that out. I think that was Poison Sting, wasn't it? Who pointed that out absolutely ages ago in the comment section. So finally we got to see that thing in action, which is nice to see. So yeah, I'm glad that she's back though. She's back, a little bit worse for wear, but yeah, she's still around. She can still fight. Don't care about your quests anymore. Not bothered about the quest. I just want to pick up all the stuff, and then I want to switch the reactor on, and then sit back and watch the nonsense unfold again. It does seem that everybody is on hauling duty. Everybody is out just grabbing things. So I think, where are those things down here? Oh no, there. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the steel slag chunk things left to pick up. Now there's 4. And there is a little bit of, 5 packaged survival meals lurking up there that somebody is going to come and get as well. So Kirchin is going to grab those, which is wonderful. Thank you, Kirchin. And then yeah, people will come and grab those. Not so bothered about them grabbing those, really. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to have because it does generate some extra stuff. But I'm not too fussed. Okay, let's work on this bit down here. So chop that tree down and then also build that bit of wall just there. Because now we've got rid of all the stuff down here, we're going to seal this bit up. This is going to be sealed up good and proper. So if somebody could bring down some of the granite, that'll be nice. And of course, it's wee hours. And then we get rid of the door. So we'll deconstruct that, get rid of that. And then we'll put a trap right there and then finish that off with a nice bit of wall. It's as if Rimworld is angry with us. It knows that we are getting near to the end game, and it is now chucking a storm our way and lots of fire. But yeah, it was a night of ill portent there. Lots of storms, lots of lightning. It was a very, very, very bleak night indeed. But there we go. Now there is rain, and that's put out the fires. I mean, the fires did get right up to our walls, but it doesn't matter because our walls are, made of granite, and granite isn't known for its flammable qualities. Now, how are we looking for these things? That's all repaired. There is something here which nobody's bothered to pick up. Maybe because we don't have anywhere for it to go. I'm not that bothered. I would be quite happy if they just annihilated that from existence, because that's a drug thing and somebody's going to take it and get addicted or whatever. Right, how are we looking over here? Colonel, where are you going? Where are you heading? You're getting the last bit of that stuff sorted. The last bit of steel slag chunk is going in. Okay, right. That door is now... Okay, right, splendid. We just need to seal that bit up. So somebody come down and seal that up, and then we're going to seal this up. Oh, this is very, very exciting, but I'm very nervous because this pushes us ever closer. It pushes us ever closer to the terrifying moment when we have to actually switch the reactor on. So deconstruct, take the door apart. We've seen this kind of thing before. We know what to do. So Beryl is absolutely all over it. Wee Hours, of course, is all over it because Wee Hours is all over all of the things. Copy a trap eventually when those things are cleared out the way. Somebody could pick up that one bit. That would be nice. Right. Pop a trap just there. Splendid. And when that's done, we'll then copy this wall over. Oh, somebody put the trap in. It's already the end of the second day of spring. We really do need to get this thing switched on. Okay. Colonel is in, and the trap is sorted. Any moment now. Lovely. Colonel decides to have a little bit of food out in the rain, in the dark. You weirdo. You could have walked inside and had some food. Okay, fine. Never mind. That's what you didn't do. And then, yeah, there you go. The last bits are done. I'm still a bit worried about this. I think people might see this as a bit of a vulnerability. This over here. Do we need to brick this up a little bit? Just sort of brick this up over here, just to make sure that people can't easily walk through. I feel that might be a good thing to do as well. Can we just get a bit of wall here, and then there, possibly? So, yeah, oh, hang on. No, get rid of that bit for now. Don't do that bit there. So drop some stuff in here. So, yeah, don't bother cleaning. No, don't clean. We don't need you to clean in here. Really don't care about how clean the inside of a mountain insect graveyard is. Just really not bothered right now. Okay, so they've done those 2 bits of wall. So now build a bit just there, if somebody would be so kind. And then we'll build a bit just there. And then I feel like that's probably a bit more secure. Farmer, get back in here and do not entomb yourself. And then a bit there, please. And then, do you know what? When that bit's done, we'll put a bit there. And I feel that will secure that bit off quite nicely. So there we go. The insect graveyard is now absolutely locked away from us. We don't really need to care anymore. The red mega scarab barkadora passing by. Hello. Do you have anything to trade? Or are you just literally passing by? You're just going by. Okay, cheerio. Do you know what? Have we ever been in there? We've never actually been in this building. There could be all sorts of untold treasures in there. Hang on, why don't we go and have a look in there? And then we will switch on the reactor. Right, Kunik, can you deconstruct things? I'm only sending Kunik over because Kunik can run away very quickly if there is something in here that is somewhat troublesome. So Kunik, you run on over. Let's see if we're okay. A few people with inspired surgery. Right, is there anything in here? And yeah, be prepared to utterly leg it. Okay, deconstruct the wall a little bit quicker. Is there something bad? No, it's just an empty building. Okay, that was a little bit of an anticlimax, if I'm completely honest, but there we go. Okay, Kunik, get back inside. How are we looking for meat, actually? Oh, no. All this nonsense has meant that all of our meat's gone. Okay, right, hang on. Right, let's go and see what we can actually go and hunt. And Kunik, while you're out there, you go and pick on a few things. Okay, let's go and see what there is. Let's just get some muffalo, shall we? Let's just get ourselves, 4 muffalo. Might be okay. So Kunik, you're out there, you're out and about anyway. Can you go and get 4 muffalo? Can you go and do that hunting, please? Although Kunik seems to be idle right now. Is somebody else doing the hunting? I imagine somebody else is going to go and do the hunting. Kunik is just having a little, just wandering, just having a little wander. I mean, if you could hurry up. Oh yeah, Colonel's down there doing it. And Mags. Colonel and Mags are doing this. Okay, 2 muffalo is a good amount of meat. 2 more muffalo is an even better amount of meat. So, right, we edge ever closer to this thing being activated. What nonsense is Rimworld going to throw away? I do not know, but there we go. We've got a half-decent supply of meat, and then when they actually get out there and kill the other 2 muffalo, to turn them into lovely breakfast items or whatever, then we'll be ready. Then we'll be ready. Notice that I keep procrastinating about this and just keep dithering around doing other things. It's almost the 4th day of spring now. We were supposed to be, 4 days into the onslaught by now, but no, we're not, but never mind. Okay, here come the final 2 muffalo. The final 2 muffalo are coming in. The base is sealed. It's all sealed up, which is exciting. So, right, let's just wait for them to chop those things up. I want those to become meat. So as soon as they are meat, we will then turn the reactor on. Oh, my goodness me. 1 muffalo chopped up. Another muffalo turned into lovely meat. And oh, my goodness me. It is time. However, just to drag it out a bit more, I have just realised that this thing here, when they smelt the metal from slag, at the minute, it's from anywhere. We don't really want them to do that anymore, because in the middle of a fight, we don't want them to go, oh, there's a bit of steel slag over there, and wander out into the middle of nowhere. So how about, do you know what, for now, let's just suspend that, and we'll suspend that as well. We don't need those things doing anything. Okay. I think we're ready. I mean, I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. This is terrifying. It's been building up to this for so long. All of the turrets are in. We have all of our turrets ready. There's turrets in the base. There are turrets up here. Got that turret over there. Oh, actually, hang on. We still need to do this. It's fine. There you go. We'll just put that round there to seal it off a little bit. The kill box is ready. The trap corridor is ready. We have ourselves 2,813 wood. We can always try and nip out and get some wood. I mean, if we have to, there is wood here. There is a small amount of wood over here that we could run out and get in quiet times. Is there anything else in here that we could salvage for wood? I mean, I suppose tables and bedside furniture and stuff we could get because, we're going to fly away, hopefully, on a spaceship. We don't really need to take it with us. So, okay, here we go. The moment has arrived. Oh, my goodness me. It's been building up to this for so long. It's been building up to this. Let us start the ship. We shall wake up hibernating ship components. The reactor is ready to power up. The process will take about 15 days, and the energy signature will be detectable from a long distance away. This sort of energy signature indicates interstellar flight capability and will attract gangs of desperate raiders and swarms of deadly mechanoids. Why are the mechanoids interested? Desperate raiders. I get that. Desperate. They want to get the ship for themselves and get off this Rimworld. Absolutely, we want to get off it. Mechanoids, why are they here? What do they have to get from this? Maybe it's just the sort of power signature just draws them, I don't know. You will be assaulted with an intensity you've never seen. Make sure your defences are prepared first. The defences are as prepared as they're ever going to be. Let's press the button. I'm pressing confirm. Good luck, everybody. The reactor is on. Starting up 14 days. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? Okay, now, one thing we are going to do, Croc, you're going to go over here. Now, how near are those things to grown status? Because we want to get rid of all of these here. We don't need people tending to these plants in this room anymore, because that's a bit of a waste of time. Also, hang on, one more thing we need to do. Can we have within the walls... So let's get within the walls set up like this. So everybody stay within the walls. We don't need people going outside anymore. That will do. We can go to just there. That's fine. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. There's a bit of within the walls in there. That could be silly. Hang on a minute. Zone. Clear. Within the walls. Just in case something daft happens. Just don't go in there. I don't know how you'd get in there, but don't try and get in there. You don't need to. Okay, and then can we expand within the walls to include this area here, just in case we need to go out and do maintenance to all these things. So now everybody can get to all of the bits they need to be in. Okay, right. And then we want to get these things harvested as soon as we can. But now that thing is on and time is moving, we've switched the reactor on. The reactor is on and we are going to face waves and waves of baddies. When it said there, with an intensity like you have never seen before. I mean, we've seen some quite tense things going on in Rimworld. We've seen some quite bad things happening. All sorts of nonsense. So, yeah, here we go. Right, wee hours just very calmly just putting some stuff out here. Okay, right, hang on. What are we on now? Let's have a quick check. Oh, it's still on 14 days. Okay, can we look at launch reports? It just says that it's still going. Okay, that's fine. Right, move it on quick. Anything happening? No. Okay, right. If it stays like this, I'll be absolutely fine. Oh, no. My nerves are all shot to bits. I'm awaiting all sorts of terrible things. Okay, right. They're harvesting, or they're sort of botching the harvest down here, but that's absolutely fine. Right, what are they on? They're 27% grown. Right, okay. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Don't grow these things anymore. They're only 56% grown. Deconstruct that one as well. We don't want that. We might as well get those potato plants out whilst we can. That's a thing we might as well get done. And yeah, taking that apart. That gets us some steel back as well, which is very welcome. And then, yeah, what are we on here? Cargo pods? Rimworld, you're supposed to be being horrible to us. What's that? Berries. I'm not... Rimworld. I've just sealed up the door down here. I'm not going down here to get a load of berries. and then you come and kill us while I'm out here going, hey guys, there's berries, this is brilliant, we can have Pop-Tarts or whatever, and all of a sudden a load of monstrous kill machines are going to come wandering in going, haha, you fell for our trap, humans. I'm not going for that trap, Rimworld, come on, I'm not doing that. I mean, yes, we've allowed them, but no one can go and get them because they're not within the actual zone, they're not within the borders that we've told them to go into. So yeah, we're not falling for that, Rimworld. And I think this is an excellent point to call it for now. I think we're at a really good spot. The reactor is on, and now the countdown has begun until the ship is ready, and then we can get off of this Rimworld. And that's all we need to do. We need to last 14 and a bit days. It sounds so simple, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be really, really difficult. So we've dealt with the distractions that Rimworld threw at us this time. I mean, we had plans. I had plans to get this thing switched on about 5 days ago. So really, yeah, we should now be 5 days into whatever Rimworld would throw at us because the reactor is on. But of course, yes, we dealt with various bits and bobs and raids and hives and all sorts of other nonsense and sieges and stuff. So yeah, we've dealt with various bits and bobs going on. So now we're here. This thing is on. The countdown is on. Can we survive? So yeah, next time we'll see what happens. The waves of baddies will eventually turn up. Hopefully they will crash on our defences. I'd like to think that our defences can hold. I will admit now, I'm not 100% confident that everybody will get out of here. I'd love it if every single one of these 12 lovely colonists here were able to get on that spaceship and fly away. But as we've seen, Rimworld is relatively unforgiving. It does not care. It will just throw all sorts at us. It's not that bothered. So I'm not 100% confident that everybody will get out. I will absolutely try my hardest to make sure that all of these splendid folks escape this place on the ship, of course with various animals in tow as well. But, we'll give it a good go. But some people may fall. I really hope not, but I think it might be a little naive of us to think that maybe we can get everybody out with relative ease. It's going to be really, really difficult. We're going to need the medical powers of wee hours, and we're going to need the shooting skills of Kunik and Colonel, and we're going to need everybody else as well just in here, just, doing their part and shooting and fighting and getting in the way. We're going to need Betty. Where is Betty? I'm not entirely sure where Betty is. You'd think I would be able to spot a Thrumbo from up here, wouldn't you? But no, I can't see where Betty is. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there's Betty. There you go. So Betty, he's going to be key as well. Hopefully he can, do some good damage to whoever's attacking us. But yeah, this is it. The countdown is on toward the end of the Rimworld series and when we can get off of this planet. And next time we will see what happens. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. I really hope it goes well. Fingers crossed. Really, fingers crossed. I'm going to hope that it all goes swimmingly. We will see next time out. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, which you must be up by now, surely you must be subscribed by now. If you're watching this bit of Rimworld series, you must be subscribed. But you know what? You might not be. And if you're not, please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on next time out here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. You can be the last accounting office. City tax offices. Boo. Tax man. Yeah, you look busy. Is it a quiet day at Bedrock Insurance, is it? Is he going to use the stairs, or is he going to be a lazy beggar? Yeah, you lazy ass. And all the lights are on. And I notice that everyone has left their lights on. I'm paying for this electricity, you gets.